Welcome to Streets of the U.S. Today I will be in South Carolina and I will be discussing the G-Shine Bloods. G-Shine is a set of bloods that come from the United Blood Nation out of New York. They have sets in multiple states like New Jersey, New York, South Carolina, and North Carolina. G-Shine was also known as the Gangster Killer Bloods. In 2013, Calvin Hall was convicted in a RICO conspiracy. The charges were for intent to distribute 280 grams of crack cocaine. Hall was an associate of the G-Shine Bloods. Members of the G-Shine Bloods testified against Hall during his trial. They stated that Hall would go on multiple robberies where G-Shine members would rob drug dealers. These gang members also testified that Hall introduced gang members to a madam in the years between 2010 and 2011. The madam helped the gang members post women on Backpage.com. These women were then prostituted for the gang. Hall would get kickbacks from the prostitution. Two of the young women on those websites were under 16 years old. Hall got life in prison for being a part of that blood RICO conspiracy. In 2019, 24 members and associates of G-Shine were arrested on federal drug charges in Horry County and Myrtle Beach. The gang was distributing heroin, fentanyl, crack cocaine, and other drugs throughout South Carolina. In 2003, Gerard Price was convicted of killing Carl Smalls, who was a University of North Carolina football player. This shooting took place at Club Voodoo in Columbia, South Carolina. Price was a known leader within the gang. His son was also a gang leader. Price was sentenced to 35 years in prison for that murder. In 2010, Price was able to get his time reduced by helping prison guards twice within the South Carolina Department of Corrections. He told his lawyer about an escaped inmate before the prison staff knew he was missing. He also told prison staff about planned attacks. South Carolina lawmakers had created a law that will reward inmates that provided information. Price was released from South Carolina Department of Corrections by Judge Casey Manning. He was granted a 60-year release from prison from a consent order. The South Carolina Supreme Court quickly overturned that ruling, and Price went on the run. There was a nationwide manhunt for him. He was on the run for 77 days and was captured in the Bronx, New York. Price was then sent back to South Carolina to finish out his prison sentence. If you like this story, please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Thank you.